Talking Music with Big Andy. On this week's show, Stony Sugarskull, talking music with me, Big Andy. Welcome to the podcast. Today I have with me Monica Demler from Stony Sugarskull. Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, thank you for having me.
Hi, it's lovely to have you on the show. Can I ask you, I mean, is it a band as such, or is it you with some other musicians and it's basically a solo project?
Meanwhile, it's more a solo project. Like I started it, I had always had a dream like years ago to get a girl band together, but that didn't happen.
All right.
Then I just kept doing by my own, and now it's it's my project, and I enjoy playing with musicians. It's super cool.
It's and you're based in Berlin.
I'm based in Berlin for another week, and then I'm moving to Los Angeles,
Cool.
to California. Yes, but
Cool.
I will always be back and forth. So
Fair enough. I was looking at the different things, and I found a couple of places where the music you make is classed. It's classed as psych punk. Now, I don't know if that's what I would call it, but it's very interesting music that you make, because in different songs I can hear elements of other bands, some of which are sort of punk based, some of which are not. What would you actually say that you play?
That's a good question. I think it's a mix of various things. I just play what comes out of myself. Like, I don't really want to be categorized into something. When I write songs, I don't think about anything. And then it's always like interesting what happens to them, like until they are finished. And but it's weird. Psych punk is maybe the combination from psychedelic and punk rock, which is and I think like we don't have, like, I think many bands don't have a proper genre anymore.
No.
Or blending together, but I don't know. I'm really excited if there will be a new genre in the future. But I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's like with fashion where everything blends now.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of genres, because I think that it narrows people's perception of what you do, and so if you want to do something outside of that, they don't necessarily accept it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I was reading that you actually put this together, started doing this after you had an accident, which you only really barely survived.
I was on the way to the defense of my PhD, and I got into a car, and the car driver, like, it was a car share. I didn't know the driver, but that was like, I was a PhD student, so I didn't have much money. So I looked for a car share, and that was on the way to the defense of my PhD. And then I ended up in a car accident on the Autobahn.
Wow.
And I still made it to the defense. I left the hospital with all the bandages and all.
Wow.
So I went there and still made it. But then it it was a little bit crazy. But I started music earlier, like, I mean, when I was a kid, I just did something else before I really focused on music.
Right. And
Yeah.
then you went, you did a sort of a road trip through the south of the USA.
Yeah, I went to Austin, Texas. I went to festival, Levitation, and then I met like amazing people, musicians, and I bought my guitar, Fender Silvertone there, and then I just like started writing songs, and yeah, so that's how it happened. I didn't really plan to. I mean, I wrote a PhD, so I wanted more to do something in that direction, but then I was like, oh, I like this actually.
So
And
when was that? What year was that?
2015.
All right, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now you put out an album in 2021 called Lioness.
Mm-hmm.
Was that just a release online or was it physically released as well?
Lioness is also exists on vinyl, on a white vinyl, yes. And as in the UK, it's available on STP Records.
Okay.
Yeah, they distribute it over there.
And you put out a single from that as well, House on Fire.
Yeah, that was the first single. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I must say, I really like that. I like you've got a studio version of it on. You've got a video of it on YouTube, but you've also got a video of you playing it live on there, and it's really good live. It's got a real I don't know. It attacks more when you play it live, I think.
Oh, it's good to hear. Thank you.
Very good. No, I like your stuff. It's interesting because of the fact that it changes so much, and not all of it is the same sort of thing. And I like that. I like the fact that you don't stick to do the same thing all the time. I find some of the slower ones, some of the things like Butterflies, is your voice on that and the music itself. It's so hypnotic.
Oh, thank you.
It really it's great to listen to. It's really just sort of you just sort of drift into it. It's fantastic. I love it.
Thank you.
And you've put a new album out now this year, Princess.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And the single off that is also called Princess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like that one as well. I like Princess. That's a really good track. In fact, I like everything you do. I really do. It's really good.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it lots.
So where do you get your ideas from, your inspiration for the songs?
I don't know. I just I guess just like life. Like sometimes I wake up with a phrase like there is one song on the record And once I woke up and I was saying like there's mock in my democracy, and I didn't even know what it means, so I had to look it up online. What does to mock mean? And I was like, there's a mock in my democracy. So I was like looking it up, and I was like, oh, actually that could be right.
Yeah.
And yeah, sometimes when I walk through my place, I just get like ideas or something pops up in my mind, and then I record it on my phone to not lose it.
Right.
And then I just work on a song, like for example the Princess song. I think it took me like 1.5 years to finish writing on it. And lyrics. Now it seems very simple, but it took me a while until I liked it.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I mean, I think it's really good. I think it's interesting the stuff you do. I mean, I think that one of your songs that really kind of stood out for me was Veronica. It is such a beautiful song. It really is. It's a beautiful piece of music, beautiful singing. Your voice is fantastic on it. It is just a really beautiful song.
Oh, thank you.
And I can't believe that just came to you though. That sounds a lot more, I don't know, either personal or thought out.
There's a song that I wrote on the day my grandma died. Yeah, because it was 31st of December, New Year's Eve, and it was a really weird day because it was sunny outside, which is like Germany, it's not so much sunny, but it was like really beautiful sunny. And then I saw like my grandma in pastel colors and like what I describe in this song, because it was really striking to me. And so yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd say it comes across really well. That it definitely feels like it's a much more personal song, a much more sort of like from the heart, and it is a beautiful song. It really is.
Oh, thank you.
Really good. So have you been able to play live much of the stuff that you've done? I mean, I saw the couple of live videos you've got, but obviously with lockdown and all that kind of thing and the COVID thing, people haven't been able to do much the last couple of years. So have you actually been able to get out much to play it live?
Yeah, well, I'm just back from the UK. We had 4 gigs in the UK last week,
All
which
right.
is which was super cool, super nice. We met amazing people and old friends. We had 2 gigs in London, one in Brighton and in Bath, and it was super nice. And in 1 week, I'm going to California in June. I have a tour there. And yeah, but like during lockdown, well, we had like single gigs, and then yeah, it was a little bit like got like tired because you always want, okay, let's book new gigs and let's make a tour, but then you didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
And so I got a little bit like, it was a little bit frustrating.
Yeah, no, I can.
Yeah.
It's. I think it was the fact that everything was like everything was locked down, then it kind of opened up again.
Oh, sorry, I just need to put that. Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, things went into lockdown and then it all opened up again a bit, and then lockdown again. It's very frustrating. You can't work out what you're going to do.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
So where do you see you taking this now? You say you're moving to LA now. Will you be sort of producing more music there and putting more music out?
Right now I'm focused on the album Princess. I'm actually just like sending my my documents to the GEMA to get it to the vinyl pressing company.
Right.
And cool. Oh, sorry, I have to turn off the phone.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. Gonna turn this off. Yeah. And then I have another project. It's more an electronic project.
Okay.
And we also are finishing an album, and that one is called Holzkopfkinder, and it's also going to be out on vinyl.
Right, cool. Mm-hmm. And will you be trying to do more tours or more gigs around, bigger tours and that sort of thing, or?
I'd love to, yes. Yeah.
But you haven't got anything planned at the moment?
Sorry?
You haven't got anything planned at the moment?
Oh, yeah.
With big tours?
Yeah, in California, I have like a 1-week tour, 1st of June. I haven't announced it yet. It's like more small, but will soon. And then in December, I'm coming back to Europe, and I'm planning a bigger tour.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah. And hopefully the vinyl is out, because now it takes ages to get them pressed.
Yeah. Yeah, there aren't that many places doing it anymore.
Yeah. I have like, I have in a little town of Germany, and they're really good. Yeah.
That's cool. That's really good. Well, all I can say to you, I really like your music. I mean, apart from the ones we already talked about, there's a track, Turtles, I really liked, and Empty, I thought was really good. Really good.
Oh, really? Thank you so much.
And is it pronounced Gaia?
Gaia, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I really like that as well. That's a really good song.
Oh, yeah, that's a prayer. Gaia, that's a prayer to the first goddess human beings pray to.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a nature goddess.
Okay.
And she's supposed to come back this century. They're like, yeah, let's hope.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Well, I wish you all the best with the album Princess, and
thank you so much.
And with your move, and I hope to see and hear more from you in the future. And if you can come back over to the UK, I'd love to come and see you sometime. So I'll keep an eye out for what you're doing, because it's I really like it. It's it's different. It's very different to a lot of stuff that I've heard recently, and I think it's a good thing to be different.
Thank you so much.
Right, thank you.
I appreciate a lot. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being on the show. So everybody out there watching, I will put up links to the social medias for Stony Sugarskull, and you can check them out and check out their social media, see what music's coming out when, what gigs they're doing and that kind of thing, and definitely go and see and listen to the music because it's worth it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.
Talking Music with Big Andy.